So I've got a 2000 Volkswagen Jetta. It's a car that my son has nicknamed the Nightmare because so many things have gone wrong with it. So I found the other day that I couldn't keep the trunk closed. And well, I looked on YouTube, of course, and I couldn't find any videos that actually applied to what problem I was having. So I thought I'd make one. Now, full disclosure, I am not a mechanic. I know very little about Volkswagens in particular, but this thing I've done a little bit of research on, so I thought I'd share with you what I found. So here is the latch from my trunk. Now, I'm sure there's lots of videos on YouTube already on how you remove this, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details. It's simply two nuts and remove the connection to the lever. But basically how this thing works is it comes down on your striker, and you can see that the latch moves up and it's supposed to keep it there. Now the problem is that in my case it won't keep it there. So the trunk kept opening up. What I found is that there is a lever right here that if it gets pushed across, you can see in the very bottom there that it latches, and now the trunk will not open. So the question is, what is wrong with this? So when I took it to Volkswagen, they told me, well, it has to be replaced, and it's $120. $60 for the part and $60 for installation. That seems a little bit expensive for me because I can pretty much guess that my problem is that I'm missing a spring somewhere. Obviously, this is supposed to spring back in order for this to latch. So naturally, we're going to open it up and have a look at it. So this little plastic tab wraps around, and once you unlatch it like that, you can pull it off, and this exposes the insides of it. Now here is the micro switch, which tells the car that the trunk is latched and closed. You can hear it. That's the micro switch switching. And this does not come with the new one, so we will remove it by simply pulling it and giving it a little turn. And here you see what the micro switch looks like. Again, that just tells the car the trunk is closed, everything is okay. What I'm interested in is what is happening inside here. Now, forgive me, I'm going to have to turn off flashlight in order for you to see. So inside, you'll see this lever moving across, and we see that there is a hook on that lever. And obviously there is some sort of spring that's supposed to be attached to that. At the same time, this lever here, which is the locking lever, if I can get a good shot of that, you'll see it has about halfway down there, there's a little indentation on the left side. Now that is where the spring is supposed to be attached, and it's not. Well, again, I couldn't find any more information on this for what's available, and I went out and simply bought a new one. Now, not from Volkswagen, of course, but I got this off of eBay. This comes from China. It was about $15 with free shipping, and took about 4 weeks to get here. So I can't complain for the price, definitely not, but it still made me curious, what is it that I'm missing here? So here we see that we are in the closed and latched position. Sorry about the flashlight. If I spring this open, you can see what happens, that the latch moves down, but the locking lever returns back to where it's supposed to be. So if we simulate this thing closing again, it hits the striker, comes up, and then you are closed and latched. And to open it, you either insert the key and move the lever across, or you have a mechanical lever on the floor, or you have a electric activated solenoid switch, which in one of these cases will pull this and allow the locking lever to release and the latch to spring open. So again, what we're missing here is the spring. And there it is right there. Sorry if it's difficult to see. There we go. You can see where it's latched onto the left side of the locking lever and also latched onto the latch itself with the hook. So for what Volkswagen wants $120 for, you can fix for a few pennies if you can find a spring that looks like that. And if not, well, then you do as I did and you buy one from off of eBay and you spend $15. Wow, I think I'd be able to turn off a flashlight. There we go. The only thing about it, again, is that it does not come with the micro switch. So we have the new micro switch, and we will put that in. Try to insert that. Give it a little twist. It's in its position. We will test that. See if you can hear that. That is the micro switch switching. And if I release the spring, yes, this closes. Now, of course, we have to put this all back in its plastic case. I had removed that previously just because this new one was very tight. So we simply slip that into here. And this comes forward, folds down, he said, and simply snaps onto there. And there we have a brand new latch ready to go into the Jetta and keep my trunk closed. That would be really nice. Anyways, I hope this was of some help to someone. And do me a favor, like the video if it helps you, and pass it along. And thanks very much.